What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Little Pepperonio here, back for another reaction video. Today, I'm very excited to be watching Season 3 of The Boys. It's been a while since Season 2, so I'm going to try and remember to the best of my abilities what happened. Basically, you had Homelander had a son. He had a son with Butch's wife, and she was stuck in some sort of weird prison situation, raising the boy, and Homelander found out at the end of the first season, and the whole last season was him trying to raise the kid. And of course, Butch's wife was not a fan of him coming around, but she had to put up with it. Homelander really wanted to raise his son to be like him, which is not a good thing. So Stormfront is introduced to the Seven, or into the Seven, by Vought. And Stormfront seems to be like the hip, social media savvy, feminist hero that they need for their image. And of course, over the season we find out that she's actually old racist superhero that was actually more like a supervillain and was also a Nazi. She's just kind of changed, rebranded, so to speak, and now she's part of the Seven, and she basically starts getting into Homelander's head, and they start basically, doing it, and they become an item, and Homelander basically wants to make her his son's new mommy. And I think Komiko had a brother who turned out to, he was on the run, and he turned out to be somebody that they didn't realize at the time it was Komiko's brother. That was I remember he flipped a cargo ship or something, and he was just on the run, so they caught up with him, and Komiko was really excited to finally be back together with her brother, and then Stormfront completely destroyed him. And this led to, in the final episode, a showdown between Stormfront versus I'm trying to remember her name, the Wonder Woman type, Starlight, and Komiko. I just remember that by the end of it, the child, Homelander and Butch's wife's child, ends up completely obliterating Stormfront. And then, although she seems like she might survive, she was just very, very badly injured. And Homelander was crushed by this. And then I think she was about to kill Butch's wife, the kid's mom, and out of defense for his mom, he destroyed Stormfront. And then Homelander, I think, took off with Stormfront. So, and then, of course, Butch ended up being left with the child. The child got left in Butch's custody. And at the end of the season, in the last couple of minutes, Butch actually sent the child off into some sort of protection program or something, because Butch didn't feel like he was capable of raising the child, or he didn't want to, because he's got this disdain for superpowered humans. And Giancarlo Esposito showed up as the head of Vought, the president, the executive, whatever. He's the big man in charge, and he has plans to revitalize Vaught's image now that the world kind of knows that they've been souping up babies, if I'm not mistaken. And this is all off the top of my head. I'm expecting a recap to really if I got any of that wrong, I'm hoping the recap will kind of course correct my memory for this. But I am super excited to get into this. This show is insane. Like, every time I watch it, every episode, it feels like something insanely batshit happens that just makes my jaw drop. So I am very excited to get into this. It is, they dropped the first 3 episodes today. I'm only going to be watching one for this reaction. I'm going to do it 1 episode at a time. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get all 3 out before the next episode airs. I don't know if it's going to be possible. I might be a little behind, but I'm going to catch up, and then I'll start doing it every week as the episode airs. So, yeah, I guess with all that out of the way and my really shoddy recap, I guess we'll just get into this. Season 3, episode 1. I'm gonna guess this is a movie one of them is shooting. It's right off the bat. No way this is real. Yeah, with Charlize Theron.
Do this.
This is kind of how they
The
like.
Fourth Reich is in my soul.
Oh, they're embracing
Join
that
me,
and
we can
villainizing
reign
her
together
to the
1,000
public.
years.
Never.
There he is. Giancarlo. I met him once. He was a really nice guy. It's crazy because he plays a really, really good villain.
The fans spoke with those release the board cut hashtags. You guys, I love you.
Okay.
Huh. That's a Snyder cut joke.
Jesus Christ!
I kind of forgot that he was working for that new agency to keep Soups in check. I guess the boys are part of that now. Hey, Frenchie and Kamiko. Of course, he's buying something on Amazon. Says this is an Amazon show.
Birds singing in the sycamore tree.
Is she imagining this? I was like, there's no way that's real. Oh my goodness.
I want you inside me.
Like he's gonna shrink down and then go into his butthole.
Oh, yes.
Oh my god, dude.
Ready? I'm gonna rock your fucking dick, babe.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's it. Okay. Okay. Oh. Don't stop. Oh, don't stop. Get to the prostate. Oh, don't stop.
I don't know how I'm gonna show any of this. my god! Bruh! What the fuck?
I see nothing. I go. Wait! You can't leave. No. He's trying to get in my ass!
Bro!
Fucking bitch!
Bro, I can't believe I just saw all of that. What in the fuck? Ziplock him.
Jiminy Cricket's so deep.
Bro, that was before the title card. More Billy Joel. He loves his Billy Joel.
Dad, you gotta move the phone away from your face.
Hey.
Yeah, okay.
There you are.
There we are.
Yeah.
Love some Simon Pegg.
How'd surveillance go with termite last night?
You know, I haven't checked in with Butcher yet, but I'm sure it went fine.
I mean, dude's still alive. He is still alive.
We're best friends.
I will give her the message.
This way, pal.
Tony. She'll remember.
Interesting. She was blowing people's heads off last season, so there's definitely something up. Dude, I still can't believe that happened at the beginning of the episode. Hey!
G'day, lad. How are you? All right? But till then, you're safe here with the Colonel. Honest.
I don't know how much she would be able to do against Homelander.
It's about how me and my wife Cassandra escaped that fucking cold. You remember my wife Cassandra, right? Oh, did you?
Still married to her?
What was that?
I actually think that went pretty well.
I don't think she has any idea who that was. I mean, she knows who that was, but she doesn't actually know him at all.
That sounded really good.
And the guy who plays him is so good at playing a psychopath.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Dressed like Homelander.
B-24, huh?
One dose of this temporary B gives a soldier 24 hours of powers.
That's gonna have some bad side effects.
What Black Noir did to that Hard Rock Cafe in Lagos should be brought up on war crimes.
The door closes way too slowly.
I still have a few strings that I can pull in Congress.
Ah, she's tied to him. I mean, I guess that was obvious already because she did work on the half of Vought last season.
What?
Vought just closed a big endorsement for him with Terminex.
We've been chasing termite for months.
I know, but after Butcher force-fed him a metric Belushi of coke, I didn't have much leverage, did I?
It was...
So please, just... trust me.
Don't trust her, Huey. Don't do it.
Must be having a fucking laugh. That little cunt crawled up a guy's cock and blew him to bits. He almost killed Frenchie. And you're just gonna let him go, because
Is that in the Daily Bugle?
Collateral damage.
She would have wanted you to.
Oi! Stevie fucking Wonder! Will you knock it off? You're doing me fucking head in! He runs a...
Which is why the board wants to make you co-captain of the 7.
What?
The 7. Oh, sorry, no. Vought. Vought is basically Umbrella Corp.
This will be beneficial to you both. Your numbers are down, what, double digits? The public still...
Hey, he is just spiraling.
Bump. I am offering you real power. You should think about it.
Yeah, you can sit in a chair next to a nuclear bomb in the form of a human wearing a cape. It could potentially make some change, though, but we all know it wouldn't be. The real power lies with, you know, the executives and the CEOs.
We're running lines, actually.
For a reality show?
Right. The reality behind the reality.
Yeah. Oh man, I was in the.
Ain't that the truth, though?
And we weren't married, so it felt weird having sex. I mean, sex. We did a ton of butt stuff.
Well, we all know that doesn't count. It's the face of a mentally stable man right there. Everything is fine. Everything is totally fine.
Fastest man alive, what a fucking joke. What did you say?
What did you say to me?
I'm sorry. Shit. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it.
Say it. Say it!
Sorry.
I think A-Train just pooped a little.
How are you?
Wonderful now you're here.
I knew she's... The actress who plays her had said something about she wasn't in this season. I didn't believe that for a second. Just didn't make sense.
No one suffers like you suffer. Let me help.
Honestly.
Trying to remember if it was the end of the first season or the last season that he was jerking off on the top of a skyscraper going, I can do whatever I want. I think it was the last season.
I heard Termite walked. My lead was good. What happened?
Don't ask.
Bureaucracy.
Soldier boy, so what?
Soldier Boy up in there. Oh.
Red.
You believe the rumors. It's the thing that killed Soldier Boy. Some kind of gun or weapon or something.
It would have been a fucking H-bomb. It was nearly as strong as...
I don't think Soldier Boy is dead, though. I have a real hard time not calling him Soldier Boy. As he Supermans them hoes.
That walking tumor could talk. It wouldn't be to me. Here.
What's this?
It's temp fee.
You want to watch me have a wank? It'll cost you a tenner.
Where's Ryan?
He's at 673 Nosh my bollocks Ave. You want a pen and paper?
You know I could just pull you apart.
He hasn't given it up.
Adios,
His head's gonna explode. Pop like a balloon. Don't go into that alleyway, bro. Either of you.
I need people to know what happened to me.
Tony, I can't.
Please. Yeah.
Boom! And his head fucking explodes. Ah. Oh shit. So she can only obliterate what she's looking at? Oh! See, I would. Oh! Ha! Huey's like, fuck! Oh man. I assume she just called Vought. Alright, so that was episode 1 of the new season of The Boys. Wow. Yeah, it was a good episode, but I could not stop thinking about the first 10 minutes of that episode. That was like everything about The Boys, like most messed up. Like that was, I think, the most messed up thing I've seen on The Boys, and it was in the first 10 minutes, and that says a lot because there's some messed up stuff that happens on this show. I'd kind of forgotten that Huey and Nadia apparently had started that agency, which now I'm wondering what her game is, why she's working against the Supes but working for Vought. I'm sure we're going to find out more about that as we go along. Homelander is very unhinged at the moment. They made Starlight the co-captain now, which is interesting, and obviously just pushed him all that much further. And he hasn't done anything this season yet. He's pretty reined in this episode, but I think that's partially because they have that dirt on him, and so the CEOs of Vought kind of have him reined in, along with Maeve. So they decided they're gonna make Starlight the co-captain because he can't really do anything at the moment. And she's looking at it like, oh, sweet, I can make some change. But we all know that that's probably not gonna be the case. She's probably not gonna have as much power as she thinks she will, because at the end of the day, it's all about what the board wants. Butch is about to, I think, start looking into Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy, tell him. I assume, based on what I saw in the trailers, he's going to end up taking that temporary V and do some damage on this other team. I'm curious what Mother's Milk is doing, because he seems like he's also kind of looking into Soulja Boy. Like, he's in the same point of his investigation that Maeve is, because Maeve's the one that brought the lead, so it seems like maybe he's in the same, like, they're both neck and neck when it comes to looking into this stuff. And of course, at the very end, we find out that Nadia, yeah, she's not the congresswoman she says she is. She's Nadia, the superpowered assassin. So we will see what happens with that, because now Huey knows. And this is obviously going to spiral out of control very quickly. The Boys is back in serious, fucked up fashion. The guy who plays Homelander is doing as good a job as he ever has playing a psychopath. I did enjoy the sight of Butch actually caring for Ryan and taking interest in what he's got going on and making sure he's safe. So that was nice. You love to see it. Yeah, I'm very excited to see where this season goes. I mean, obviously, based on what happened in the first 10 minutes, it's gonna be a wild season, and I'm gonna have a real hard time editing this episode for YouTube. I can already tell, and probably the whole season. But yeah, looking forward to the next episode, and until then, I guess peace.